hope you're having an amazing morning so far, morning, day, evening, whenever you're watching this. So I just got out of the shower, clearly. I have a face mask on. This is a pumpkin enzyme mask by Andalou. And I'm going to be filming a What I Ate Today video for What I Ate Today Wednesday in November. And I'm currently not drinking coffee because I'm going away to do ayahuasca soon, but I am gonna make a decaf coffee while I just sit down and journal for about 20 minutes or so before I have to take this off. So I'm gonna make that. And I'm back, all fresh face now. No more pumpkins on my face. But I've been up since 6 and I just started a class. It's like just after 8 now. And I'm not really feeling too hungry this morning for food. So I'm very much an intuitive eater. But I do have some green juice in my fridge. So that's what I'm gonna be having for like breakfast today. So had decaf coffee, a lot of water, and now I'm just gonna have a green juice. I have 2 different kinds. I'll show you guys which one I choose.
Is that maple syrup or is it caramel? No.
It's honey.
Honey.
Okay, so for lunch today, I made a bowl, which is actually one of my go-tos, and today's was kind of a Japanese-inspired bowl because I actually ran out of nori to make sushi burritos, which is one thing that I love to do, but I made a bowl. So I started off with rice as a base of the bowl. As always, I just generally go for white basmati rice, and I cooked half a cup. When it was finished, I sprinkled in some kelp flakes, and I put in some rice vinegar, and while the rice was cooking, I actually marinated just some cubed tofu, small cucumbers chopped up, and peppers with rice vinegar and a little bit of sesame oil. And then I chopped up some nori, so some nori that I had bought in little strips, these like seaweed snacks, and they're really good. So then when it was finished, I had this beautiful bowl that had, you know, colors, greens in it, and of course rice, all those carbs to sustain me. Hey guys, so I had a ceremonial cacao in the afternoon, which was very delicious. I topped it up with some coconut whipped cream, which was amazing, so it's all vegan. And I wanted to talk about the ceremonial cacao just for a minute. I do have a promo code, not sponsored, anything like that, but it's very special, and there's no added sugar. You can add, like I add a little bit of honey or maple syrup into it to make it a bit sweeter, and I added cashew milk. But the ceremonial cacao is like used in, you know, cacao ceremonies. What I get from it is that I find like it's very meditative for me. I have different blends that have different meanings behind them. Today I took medicinal mushroom because I just felt like I'm moving through a lot personally, like a lot of inner work that's going on right now, and the medicinal mushrooms are adaptogenic, some of the mushrooms in there anyway, so it helped me to feel more energized. I just had like 2 rehearsals after school today, so this is the first kind of break I'm having. So I'm gonna cook dinner and then I have to edit a video, so I just felt like, you know, that boost in the afternoon. I also tend to crave chocolate in the afternoon, like maybe around 2 or 3 sometimes. I got my period today, so that's also why. And so that was just a nice little afternoon snack, if you will. And now I'm gonna make one of my favorite dinners. So I'm actually gonna show you guys how to make a very delicious pasta in the oven. So I'm going to be using cherry tomatoes. I have a zucchini here. I have a shallot. I'm gonna chop up some garlic. I got some olives here, but I'm just gonna snack on them while I cook dinner. I have this pepperoncini in oil, and I have capers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop these things up, and I'm gonna place them all onto a baking sheet. Alright guys, so I basically chop everything up and put it all on the baking sheet, and then what I do after that is I add olive oil and then salt and pepper. just right here. I'm gonna grind these up and put them on here, and I put it in the oven and start baking it. You guys are literally balancing on an olive oil bottle right now. But I just felt like one thing I wanted to mention is that this dinner is super easy to make and super impressive. So tonight, like I said, I haven't been feeling like my best self. And when I'm not feeling my best self, like whether I'm in a funk or just like working through some personal stuff, it can be so easy to say, oh, you know, I'm just gonna toss in like a vegan pizza in the oven and that's what I'm gonna eat for dinner, or I'm just gonna order takeout. But I always feel so good after I make myself a meal, right? Like after I nurture myself, after I put like love into the food. And like I said, this is an easy meal to make. It's very healthy. I actually use this chickpea pasta. I'm just massaging everything with my hands just to get the olive oil and the spices, put all that love into it. Get that all mixed up, and after I put this in the oven is when I start to boil the water and put this chickpea pasta in, which takes 8 minutes to cook, so it's not too long. And by that time, everything on this baking mat has just really softened up and all the juices are flowing, all the flavors are in there, and you get a lot of veg. I use all organic ingredients, so that's always good too. But like I said, if you ever find yourself like not feeling your best, have fun in the kitchen. Like put away your phone, look up a recipe you've always wanted to make. It feels so good when you just distract, not like, I don't want to say distract yourself, but just like pull yourself away from the stimulation of your life and create, right? Allow creative flow in, allow yourself to nurture yourself, and all that good stuff. So letting that bake, I'm gonna boil the water and then it's gonna be good. I usually go for 90 to 100 grams, somewhere in there. You are once again balancing on the olive oil bottle. So we're just hoping for the best here. I've just strained the pasta, and the great thing about baking with the silicone mats like this, like, so this is the sauce. The sauce is ready to go. I don't need to add anything more to this. So flavorful. But like I was saying, with the silicone mats, all I do, pasta's in the pot, I grab this on the sides, of course with my baking mat, my baking gloves, because it's very hot. I just go like this, and all of the sauce falls right in. So I just mix everything in, just get that sauce everywhere, all the flavors in. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I just wanted to show you guys. And voila. So as you guys see, that was super easy to make. It's super healthy. The noodles are amazing. You would never guess that they're made out of chickpeas and lentils. Oops, I feel like there's some water on the screen. I don't know, I'm gonna have to clean that up after. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I could have so easily just tossed a pizza in the oven because I wasn't feeling hundo P 100% myself. But I didn't. I chose to nurture myself and to make this meal, and now I'm just gonna eat it intentionally. And I may have some sleepy time tea before bed, might not, but this is what I eat in a day. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you prefer kind of vloggy style what I eat in a day is down below, or if you prefer just straight to it, just the food. Let me know. Love you. Bye.